Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Alaba. Muller. It's Lewandowski! And it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Going for goal! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tail.
Gnabry! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by fading to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Now it's Messi. Well read, he sorted that out. Goretzka gets good distance on it. Kimmich. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Muller. And he's cut it out. Pjanic.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Goretzka. Sané. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Sané. He's through. Gnabry! Sticks it away! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And Messi! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gnabry displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Dembele. Oh, well defended. He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Hoists it forward. And it's Messi. Messi! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Sané, he's had a look, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Trout goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. He tries a shot! Sané. And here's Lewandowski. Can shot a goal! Half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them. A big chance! They've done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence of...
Jordi Alba concedes a free kick for that. Goretzka. And it's Alaba. Kimmich. Goretzka. Alaba. Goretzka. Sané. Gnabry! And he comes up trumps again. Barcelona could counter here. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Alaba. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Jordi Alba is fouled. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Messi. And it's Dembele. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Griezmann. And now they can launch a counter. Sane, at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Now it's Muller. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Now it's Sane. Has gone out. Dembele tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Dembele. Dembele into opposition territory, and Messi! Really well taken goal.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter.
He's had a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they're back in front. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
We have got changes here, on both sides in fact. Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Muller.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Messi. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And here's Roberto. And here's Griezmann. Roberto.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Kimmich does well there, alert. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Messi. And it's Coutinho. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. He's there to receive it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bayern Munich won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with...
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet
Goretzka is the guilty party there. Griezmann looks to dink one in. And he's whipped it in low. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Dembele. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Real chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dembele just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
Sané. And here's Gnabry. Pjanic drives it forward. And it's Messi. Dembele. Dembele goes up and over. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. He's through, now is he in? Sané. Kimmich goes looking. Now it's Lewandowski. Gnabry. That's a decent ball. And here's Gnabry. And it's been taken straight back. Kimmich has set up one goal so far. And here's Müller. Now the counter. And it's Messi. Out to the right. He gets past his man. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Kimmich. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gnabry. It's on a plate. Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. Griezmann. Messi. Sané, a scorer already in the game. Has he picked him out? Gnabry. It's anyone's ball. And it's Griezmann. Sané. Good idea, just poorly executed. And here's Griezmann. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot on...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward. Griezmann. He's left his man. He's gone for it. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It'll be a throw-in. And he heaves it forward. Ball is over the line. And it's Jordi Alba. Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. A real chance to break. Gnabry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
Bayern Munich would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Bayern Munich
Shot a goal! They've done it!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And he's cut it out. Titi, and it's played forward. It's Dembele. Now it's Messi. Dembele, chance to shoot. Griezmann. And that's been won straight back. And here's Messi. Messi hits it! And now they can launch a counter. Alaba. Goretzka. Forward it goes. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Griezmann. And it's Jordi Alba. Dembele. And here's Messi. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. That intervention was very necessary. And he's there to hoof it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Muller. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. Lewandowski!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Janet plays it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Griezmann.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Played back in. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Bayern Munich seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Hits one! They've scored!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alaba. And here's Muller.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Sane gets it back. And it's Messi. Now a chance to break. And here's Dembele. You can get that clear. One final crack at it now.
Lewandowski just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Tolisso, Shula, Tolisso, Muller. It's a brilliant intercept. Tries a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich take what looks to be a decisive lead. Well, the last... And Coutinho! Great effort, but no way through. All hands on deck for this one. Looking to get there first. And time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Bayern Munich, a little bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.